What's up, y'all? It's Mel, and welcome back to Ismail BB. I'm just live because I'm bored. Um, I'm trying to unwind and get ready to go to sleep. I've been up all day. Um, I was supposed to be doing something with Keisha and Lonzo. Um, but they had to change the plans, so here I am. Till I finish this tea and it kicks in, I'll be here. Welcome to whoever you are. What am I doing? You see the fire? Nothing ain't going on, Miss Boosie. What's going on with you? It's cool tonight. It was, today it was 76 degrees out here, y'all. After the rain. I did not barbecue because, I was supposed to be doing some things with, um, what's up, Nita Sign? I did not barbecue because I was supposed to be doing a couple of things. Right, me too. With Keisha and Lonzo. But because I did mine early and whatnot, and I left them to do theirs, I did tell Keisha I was gonna roll my own enchiladas or whatever, but I was doing something at the time that she was like, "I'm doing it, come on," and I was like, "Nah, I need to finish this shit," because I said I was gonna do this shit all damn week and have not done it yet. And what I'm talking about is I had brought some boxes last week. And what up, Chattable? How are you? And I was supposed to, like I said, right, no. No. My day was pretty lax, so say. But as I said, I had brought them boxes, and I said I was gonna, go through my movies. Oh, thank you, Chattable. What's your video about? So today, I packed up those movies and shit. Y'all, I had more movies than I fucking thought. Um, this box says 22 by 18 by 15. And 95% of the box is movies. Um, I put my games in there too. I need to find my game, my console. I know Keisha gave it to me. I don't remember where I put it, or did I take it from her? I don't know. I'm going to find that out tomorrow. But I don't think... What up, Libra? But I don't think... Yeah, I am going to box my game up. I am going to box it up because, like I said, I boxed up all the videos games. Yeah, it's quiet in my house, too. Let me take this shit off. Right. And, so I boxed that shit up. I organized my paints and shit like that. my paints, my paintbrushes, my palettes. I organized all them. I might watch that shit later on. I'ma look for it. It's kind of cool. So, tomorrow, even though I took my sweet fucking lovely time putting them books on that bookshelf, I'm going to put them in that box. Libra, what the hell is that? Steeping my chamomile tea. I'm drinking chamomile and chamomile mint tonight. Right, it has been cool all day. And tomorrow I'm gonna get all my canvases together, but I'm not, because I got two different types of canvases, right? I have how can I say this? I have them flat cheap ones, that I get down at the Dollar Tree. And I have them other canvases that's like stapled down. No, I ain't tried that yet. You know what I just brought the other day though? Have you tried the Chucky Fanta? I have not tried it yet. I told my boys I was going to do a review with them tomorrow. They was trying to drink it today. What is that shadow? Oh, well, fuck it. And, yeah, okay, we good. I got that. I got some things called... Oh, you been trying to find that one? I found it at Dollar Tree. Yeah, believe it or not. And hadn't seen it nowhere else. So tomorrow I'm gonna get all my canvases. I'm gonna line them all up and put them in order, because I got some canvases right here and I got canvases over there, and I want to get them all together. And then yeah, I have some shit to do. Then I want to get all my sketch pads and put them all together. And yeah, I ran across this book that Michelle gave me years and years ago. I love that fucking book, but I just cannot read it right now. And when I say Michelle, I'm talking about 365 Stephen from way back in the day. She sent me a book. It was Cupcake Brown. If you it was a good book. I plan on reading it again, but right now, I'm in the process. Yeah, I had that blackberry already. It ain't my cup of tea. Look, my son, I don't know if y'all know this about Terrell, but every fucking new cold drink that comes out, if he see it, he gonna get it. Yeah, I tried that one too a while back. I didn't really care for it. It's okay. But I'm not really no Dr. Pepper fan, you feel me? Let it be a Mountain Dew or, fuck, even after the lime Pepsi, let it be a Pepsi, or, I can't even say Coke. Coke and their new flavors are just so fucking disappointing. Like that Dreamsicle. And that vanilla orange and all kind of shit. I be like, Who the fuck is making up these fucking flavors down at Coke? You know? Um, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not about to put that shit to my lips. You know, they got something other than the tea. They got something other than the Sprite tea out. I didn't try that one. I didn't really care for it. Maybe I need to try it cool. I don't know. You know which one? Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I'm gonna read the label to let you know if I drink that one. I normally drink pineapple shit, but it has to have no juice. Excuse me, y'all. It has to be all 100% artificial. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck Coke was up to. My light just like literally went off right before I came live. I really should be over there repotting that fucking plant. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, though. For sure, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And after that, hmm, hmm, fuck that. I'd rather just eat an egg. Fuck. Man, when you get people need to leave shit alone. And I know that ego or whatever the fuck it is ain't gonna taste like shit. That's just like Lonzo asked me for my what you call that bitch? Uh, what the fuck? Oh, I was tripping. Lonzo had asked me for my right. I think I don't know. I can't say, oh, I need an egg every day. I can't say that about me. But I still rather eat eggs than that because I know this much. It's gonna be some kind of powder protein they put in there. It ain't like they added extra eggs or some shit like that. So I got to replant that plant tomorrow. And after I repot that plant, I guess I'm gonna finish organizing and straightening up and whatnot. Today, Keisha went through some more of her clothes and was getting rid of them, and I was like, "Bitch, I can do that too." So, 'cause believe it or not, the clothes y'all see me wear constantly is like probably a fourth of all the clothes I own. But right, right. It's some kind of powder. Believe me, it is. Because they was trying to back in the day. They be like, "Oh, you want extra protein? Use that Isopure." Man, Isopure is crap. Um, I need to get some real trash bags. Well, I got some. I just got to use it. I've been using them like in my real trash bags, so see, in areas of the house that's gonna fucking rip a bag if it's a cheap bag. I.e. the kitchen and, other places. So I got this little cheap ass bag in my trash can now. But when I was cleaning out and organizing my crafts drawer, I'ma say, I threw away about a gallon trash can worth of trash. and I have not put it in this trash can yet. I just have it sitting in a gallon trash can over there. And I'm going to probably get a real bag. You don't eat eagles. Look here. I don't eat a lot of shit since I don't have teeth. And I was telling Keisha that the other day. And Keisha was like, huh? You're not making no sense. Because we were in the store and I don't know what aisle we was on. Oh, it was some nuts or something. And I was like, see, this is the kind of shit that kind of had me kind of like leery of getting fucking teeth again. Fuck no. I want a pancake. Look, last week, don't you judge me. Don't you look at me crazy. I threw away a whole box of pancake mix. And when I say whole, it was not even fucking open. But I just don't do pancakes like that anymore. Shit, no, I love pancakes. No word of fucking lie. My favorite pancakes in the world are Denny's. But I have not had pancakes in a while. When I eat pancakes, they be from Whataburger. And I have not had pancakes in a while. And when I do get pancakes, I like all that, Miss Boosie. French toast, waffles, pancakes, fuck Belgian waffles. Fuck, I'll even eat a crepe. But fuck, I brought a pack of bagels, because I was supposed to be doing this big back bagel thing. And man, I threw them fucking bagels away. I don't know. I brought some naan today because I made some spinach dip. That didn't go as planned. Bitch, stop trying to make me go to sleep. I know I said I was going to go to sleep, but damn. You ain't got to blow in my face like that. Oh, forgive me. But still. I threw them bagels away. And, 18 minutes, that's a long time to sleep. That's good enough. I put that sucker up there earlier when I was doing something. But yeah, Cheddar Boo, you said it didn't rain by you, right? Did you catch it? Unfortunately, I didn't get much, but it's enough. I need to label that. What the hell? I just ran across my damn Post-its. Right now I'm reading this book on communication. I don't know, I don't think... Right. right. Right now, like I was saying, in my fucking, the wind had blew my container all the way across the yard, and it had to be recovered, and that was all I could get after it was recovered. But I'm reading this book on communication right now, and I guess I'm gonna see how it works. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work in my house because everybody talk their shit. Oh, da-da-da-da. But everybody up in here stump on boundaries like a motherfucker. Uh, oh wow, that's crazy. Fuck no. I want to see. Didn't I go live yesterday? Yeah, I did. Before I went to bed. Wow. I don't know. Wendy ain't built for Daisy Duke. Sorry. And last night before I went to bed, I was like, no, bitch, go out there and get that shit. So I went outside and I got my container and I got my Joe and that I had a little more than that, but I watered my plants with it. And it is, So I need a big desk. Like this desk I got right now is like maybe 33 to 36 inches like across. I need more space than this. Well, more surface. I got 3 of these motherfuckers. Oh shit, they always protesting in Washington. And I got 3 of these little fuckers. I got one right here for what I do on it. I got one over there for what I do on it. And I got one over there for what I do on it. And they're all too fucking small. Um, but I guess it would be the perfect size for a vanity, maybe. What up, Janelle? How you doing? But nah. My vanity is. What did I put? Oh, I know what I put in there. My vanity has layers to it, and it's still too small. And what I mean by layers is, um, I brought this little shoe rack, and it was too small. When I say little, it's really little. So I converted it to put like my cosmetics and shit like that on it. Oh, you live by the ocean? Girl, I wouldn't even worry about that if I lived by the ocean. Fuck. I would have just went straight down to the ocean. Fuck. I wouldn't even worry about that. That's even better, yeah. That's real live and it's fucking salty. I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd have been like, oh, I'm just gonna get up in the morning and go down to the beach. Um, I was talking to my sister. I was supposed to call her back. That didn't happen. We don't really talk on a daily most times anymore because she's real busy nowadays. I think she's from Alabama, but she don't live in Alabama. She used to live in Florida and she moved to Tennessee. But she could answer you, I guess. And I'm I'm going to call my sister tomorrow. She doing good. She doing good. When I called her today, she was bringing her friend home. And her friend lives a distance from her. So I just told her, call me when you get the time or whatever, whatever. But from what I was kind of feeling like she was at her friend's house and she was calling me. And I was like, no, no, baby, I'm not about to answer that phone call. Because that's a whole bunch of worms right there. Because then I'm going to be caught up in a four-way conversation and shit. And they going to get mad when I hang up and shit. I'm going to just catch you later on. I was supposed to be calling my people today. But I think I'm a... Nope. And, yeah, she's doing good. She working on some things and shit. Nah, don't y'all hate cheap incense? I brought these fucking incense from Walmart. Man, them bitches so cheap. Now who sing that, Libra? You won't drop all these songs and shit. Who? And it's not Walking in Memphis. I think maybe it was Memphis. Pam Tillis. Damn, I asked you and told you. Ain't that fucked? Wow. Walking in Memphis. No, I have not. Oh, okay, here they go. Walking in Memphis. I walk. No, that's After Midnight. That's Patsy Cline. I like Patsy too. These old cheap ass fucking incense. I knew I shouldn't have brought them. Because look how many in the fucking box. You can't never find no 40 incense in no one fucking box. And if you think I'm lying, hold up. Where that other motherfucker at? We just gonna pull this bitch. Let me see. I don't think this will even tell you how many in there. But I want to say... It's about maybe 20. Bitch, What you mean, what mail? See, look, that ain't no 40. What up, Devin? I'm bored as hell. How you doing? It's not dollar store incense. It's from Walmart. See right there? What that see? Mainstay, that's from Walmart. You get yours from the dispensary. Oh, I bet you be feeling good. But no, I'm not gonna say I get incense from everywhere, But these right here, I got them in a pack with buku of them. It was the patchouli, it was lavender, it was sandalwood, and it's like a 6 pack. I think it's like, I want to say $10, $12. I got it from Amazon. And it even came with a, well, not that one. I don't think it was that one. But the one Keisha brought, you know, they got different sellers and all that shit. The seller she brought hers from, they came with a burner. All my burners I have brought from, one from Dollar Tree, 2 from Temu. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And 1 from Walmart. I don't believe in spending money on burners. Because I'm that motherfucker who will put a hole in the wall and fucking let that bitch hang in the wall. Oh. I want to say I brought this from Five Below, but I'm not sure. And they had a lot in that bitch too. How many was in here? 30. But they wasn't no fucking $2. This, I think, was a dollar or two. I should have knew not to get that from the price and the number that's in there. That right there hollers cheap. But, yeah, I did. I'm not talking about no glory hole or nothing like that. I just take a push pin, I put it in a hole, and I wiggle it around a little bit so that the incense stick will fit in there. And then I go ahead on and put my incense in the wall. I will put a fucking, stick this shit in the wall in a minute. These are supposed to be white sage, but low key, and in my opinion, they smell too good, if you know what I'm saying. If you burn sage, you know what I mean. No, you ain't the only one that did that. I will stick a motherfucking push pin in that bitch in a heartbeat and wiggle that bitch around and stick that incense in that bitch. That's what I was saying about in the front. I got a couple of holes in the front. I do, Miss Boosie, look. Now I got the fucking ash turned over. I got 2 of these. Hold up, let me get this ash off here. I got 2 of them that I just showed you. I didn't show you both of them because I actually have an incense burning in it. And I got this one. I used to too, but that's not why that's not why I burn the incense nowadays. I burn them when I meditate and to like relax and shit like that. My mama used to think I was smoking weed in the house, but cause I used to burn incense, and I know one day I looked like I burnt 100 of them motherfuckers. And my room was smoky as fuck. My mama was like, is you smoking weed in my house? And I was like, fuck no, you here. But no, yeah, I did. She looked at me like, bitch. But no, even, I never, well, the only time I smoked in my mama's house was when they were gone for 2 weeks. And me, my brother, and our friends, we partied them whole fucking 2 weeks. I think every other night we had a party, except for like maybe 2 days before they came home. And then the last party we had before they came home, we all got up in there and we just fucking cleaned the house from top to bottom. You know, try to get rid of the party smell. You know what I mean? It don't matter because she knew what we were doing because her snitch ass neighbors told. They was like, they got people the people been coming to y'all house since y'all been gone. And I was like, that ain't y'all business. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, that was the only time that I would smoke in my mama's house. Then I remember, right, Miss Boosie? Yeah, I don't like the shit they smoke today neither. But oh, poor thing. um, no, I wasn't trying to burn that. That's that weed fucking incense right there. Hide the smell all day fucking long. Don't you judge me. And don't ask me how I know. Yeah, get you some edibles. Who said she won't do weed though? I don't smoke no more. I don't smoke no more because of I don't know, it's just a personal preference. You know, I went through the whole Madrid of it and shit like that. You know, the smoking, and right. But yeah. We yeah, I burn a lot depending on how I feel. But on my days when I really be like, you know, this shit ain't working, however, I use my charcoal. Everybody you know smoke? Mm, that used to be me. um, I don't know. I just feel like no, I'm not gonna fuck my lungs off no more than that. I had moved at one point to the edibles, but sometimes that shit be having me sitting there like a zombie, and I'd be like, or I'd just be so out of there that I couldn't do shit. So I'd be like, never mind. I ran across a friend of mine the other day, and he was like, damn, the air coming on. It must have got hot. Must have warmed back up. Because my air wasn't coming on none today. But I ran across a friend of mine. He was like, um, he used to live in Colorado. I didn't even know he had moved to Colorado. He moved to Colorado and moved back. He told me he leaving back later on this year. He going back to Colorado. No, look. I certain smoke bothers me. Certain smoke don't bother me. And you wow. No, a $10 bag a little bigger than a postage stamp back then anyway. I was talking to somebody, they said the price of weed coming down. I was like, really? But you gotta wonder if it's really weed. You know, they got all these CBD shops and shit, and they selling all kind of shit. And that's part of why I stopped smoking too. I don't know, you just don't know what you're fucking smoking no more. Because guess what? All of it get you high. So I feel like until I can grow my own, I will not be smoking. And I'm not going to say it all have the same level of high, but yeah, it all get you high. Now, I ain't, fuck no. Everywhere you go, I smell it. I don't know how you don't smell it. Uh, your sinus is fucked up. They be out there blowing that shit, and I be like, really, motherfucker? This is in public. If I wanted to be bothered with that shit, I'd do it myself. Go your ass home or somewhere. But we was over in the mall the other day. Excuse me. And this couple got out their car, and I was like, God damn. I said, Keisha, you smell that shit? She went, no. I said, bitch, you tripping. Right. That's like I was in, I'm about to be dry snitching. No, I'm about to snitch point blank. When I was in Chicago, right. But when I was in Chicago, there was this shop, like down, you know that video we did with them down the street from there was a smoke shop. And luckily, right, they don't know what they're smoking. So you can't smoke in your house? Well, where the fuck you supposed to smoke? But anyway, we was down in Chicago. Don't you judge me. I could not go to a city where smoking was legal and not smoke. Don't you judge me. And so we goes up to the smoke shop and shit, and he got all kind of shit up in there, you know. He got the incense, and he got the fucking soaps, and he got the lotions, he got the gummies, he got the suckers, he got everything, right? And he was like, I say, yeah, Graham. I said, what? Right. Right. You said indoors. You didn't specify. But so hmm, huh. So we goes in the shop and shit, and we chopping it up. And he was like, well, I got this and I got that and da 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 da. He was just running it, right? And I was like, hmm. I said, well, you got weed? He was like, yeah, I got that too. I went, wow. But why you pushing all this fake shit? But no. And I brought me a couple of grams. And I brought me a couple of grams. I got me some papers. I brought me some cigarillos. And then he was like, okay, well, you know, we still talking this shit. And, you know, we from different generations. He's a young motherfucker, right? And he was like, I didn't start smoking weed till I got shot up. And I looked at him and I'm looking. I'm like, it's okay for me to be in here then, being as though you got shot up and shit. And he was like, yeah, yeah, cool, cool. I don't do that other shit no more because I got shot up. I was like, okay. And he said, and I have a brother who real hyper. So when he smoke, he kind of slow down. So we be, he's fucking hilarious though when he smokes, cause he don't know how to act. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, yeah, I know those type of people, right? So I'm sitting in the shop. He got the table and the couches and all that shit, and I'm like, I could smoke in here. Man, fucking right. Go ahead on. He went, you need anything? I went, why, yes, I do. So he gives me a grinder and he gives me a cigar splitter and a little tray. And and he was like, you need any help? I looked at him. I was like, we got a big age difference in between us, right? But I was smoking before your age, okay? I don't need no help. Because I started smoking when I was about, my first one was at 17. But I didn't start smoking until I was 19. Um, so, and he was older than that. He was in his 20s. So I'm rolling this shit. He like, do she know what she doing? Like, really? What up, Karen? How you doing? Long time no see. And so I'm up in there, I'm doing the do. And I'm doing that shit, people walking in and shit, and I'm like, hmm. So I roll my shit, start smoking. We start talking more, and he like, I know he probably was like, oh, this is a Willie Nelson smoking and shit. And I'm like, huh. So we talking. He go more into detail. You would say that shit. So I'm smoking this shit, and he goes into more detail about, how he got shot up and shit. And I'm like, that's all right. Then this weird motherfucker comes in, and he looks like he's a meth head who's just coming to get this shit to like calm himself down till he can get some more meth or something. And I was like, on that note, I'm gonna say have a good day. Fucking pissed me off because it made me Kate, okay. And so I'm rolling. Well, at that point, I was already, you know, high as I wanted to be, considering I was in the city I didn't know, and I was kind of in. Look, I was on the west side of Chicago, okay, and when we first got there, it was kind of dead. But when we came out that smoke shop, I was like, where the fuck all these people come from? It just all of a sudden woke up. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I smoked just that much. And I was like, wow. But I'm at the hotel later on. This motherfucker out there blowing his ass off. I like, is that so? So, I was like, okay, cool. And I, finished off my blunt, whatnot. So that hotel that I'm talking about, we was out in the suburbs. Well, when we got into Chicago, because the hotel I had was like a half a block off the Magnificent Mile. So I'm like, we in the city. There's all these people around and shit like that. Of course, I can't smoke here. Shit. So I'm outside smoking a cigarette. So I goes back, into the hotel, and I just so happened to see, um, I don't know what she was, but I know she worked there. And she was like, I was like, hey, you can smoke out there? She was like, yeah. I said, even this? And she went, yeah. I said, really? Well, what? Is there any designated smoking spot or something like that? She was like, no, just don't smoke by the door. Serious as fuck. I was like, oh, oh, okay. Then I saw this dude, and he was doing something. He was waiting on somebody to smoke or some shit. And like I told him, I said, look here, I'm leaving tomorrow. Um, I still got about a gram in my room. If you want it, I'll go up and get it for you. And you can have it. He was like, how much? I said, I ain't selling shit. Fuck, I'm gonna have to throw it away at the airport anyway. So, you want it? He was like, fucking right. Um, so I went up there, I got it, I gave it to him. But as I was saying, the dude was like, oh, we grow all our shit down in Oklahoma. What, bitch? As you know, Oklahoma is another one of those states that is legal in. They said, there you go. And so I was like, okay, Curtis supposed to be going back to the Navy, so I'll be going back to Chicago soon. Um, he keeps fucking changing the dates. I'm like, yo, bro, make up your goddamn mind. I'm saying that because if he goes back like in November, I'm not going to Chicago then. I'm not fucking around with that snow. But if he goes in March, I'll go. I'll go. Um, because then he won't be graduating till May. And with him graduating till in May, it'll be warm and shit like that, and I won't mind being out there. I was talking to a dude I know out here who from Chicago, and he was like, man, because I asked him, I said, when the last time you been home and shit, He was like, I ain't been home since I left. And he was like, them Chicago winters got to be too hard for him and his family. So they been down here a few years and shit. And so I was like, well, when does it really get cold in Chicago? He looked at me, he said, with climate change, Lord knows. I said, yeah, you right about that shit. Because when I went, they said there's normally snow on the ground in November. And there was no snow, thank you, Jesus. But, trigger words, but climate change. And so I was like, okay. He said, shit, one year it was 70 degrees. And I'm like, okay. He like, you're not realizing what I'm saying. I was like, 70 degrees? That sounds like around Thanksgiving weather. He said, no, in Chicago, it normally be something like 20 below for Thanksgiving. I went, God damn. I said, I know I'm not going up there in no damn November no more. Um, because I was reading all the articles about the weather in Chicago and all that good shit, and y'all, I even took my coat out to bring with me to Chicago, but I had been looking at the weather and shit. You know, I was only gonna be there for a week, so you could pretty much get the week forecast, right? So I was like, nah, I don't need my coat, bull and shit with it. When I got up there and we was downtown at night and that wind was fucking cutting through them buildings, I said, yeah, this bitch is the Windy City. They did say that. um, I was sitting out there fucking freezing. That was the day we went to the zoo. And I want to say I had on double layers, but I'm not sure. But it was still fucking cool, especially at night. Chicago was highly fucking built, designed, however you want to look at it. He was talking about, man, you get on the L and it go everywhere. I was like, I'm not getting on no fucking L. Lord knows I'm not. Then you riding on the freeway and the L running in between the fucking interstate and shit. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not going to Vegas. Hopefully they all go out of town. But I don't see that shit happening. Cause they was talking about going to fucking New Orleans. I was like, I've been there. I'm getting tired of keep going places I've been already. I'm looking for new shit. So, I don't know. I haven't been to Florida in a while. Shit, I ain't been to Tennessee in a while. Last time I was in Florida was 2000 and maybe 2000. Yeah, 2000. Damn, that's 25 years. Utah. I don't think I want to go to Utah. Um, my friend, like I said, he moving back to Colorado, so right. So that might be an idea to go, because he said he loves Colorado. He said he don't even know why the fuck he came back here. And I was like, wow. Hmm. Well, I need, oh shit. I do need to go back to HEB. I was looking at some nice ass fucking places today. And I gotta write them all down. But I saw this particular restaurant that sells Peking duck. But them fuckers want $56. But I'm not gonna buy no whole duck, cause I can't eat no whole duck by myself. Or I'm gonna use that motherfucker. Just wait. Um, we was talking about Germany. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, I'm gonna use the passport. I just don't know where I wanna go. And with all this shit going on, fuck, I don't even know if I wanna do domestic travel. You know what I'm saying? Um, the motherfucker done already fucked with California. The motherfucker done already fucked with Washington. The motherfucker on he's trying to get into Chicago. He's trying to get into fucking New Orleans. Like, bitch, sit your fucking orange ass down. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm just saying. The bitch doing too much. And that's what I told my son about trying to go back to the military. I say, right, Miss Boosie. I told him I hope he can live with the decisions that those people make for him. Because ain't no fucking, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, that's wrong. Right, he is. And he just doing too fucking much. And see that in the chamber? That's what me and my uncle used to shit. Yeah. Just be able to live with the decisions you make and that they make for you. Because ain't no fucking, oh, that's wrong. I don't want to do it. You're going to have to do it. I just talked to a man yesterday. He served in 2 branches of our military. And he was like, oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all still up? Oh, 2 of y'all dropped off. All right. I looked over there because I thought I was tripping. Then when I turned to really look, this shit don't belong up there. That's because he's trying to deter people from the Epstein files. Y'all heard that I would like this bitch, but I don't know how long this bitch gonna last. When I'm really like into my meditating and whatever, I use these and in resin. But they say that the the White House has a TikTok page. Did y'all hear that shit? They said that the TikTok page was so they how do they put it? They fucking trolled them so much that the man who was in charge of it fucking resigned. I was like, bitch, let me go look at this TikTok page, but I don't want to give him no views, so I ain't never looked at it. And can you imagine the United States with a TikTok page? Here it is, this bitch wanted to get rid of TikTok. Now the United States has a TikTok page? Really? Make that shit make sense. Wow. Oh, I got a little more than 2 in there. Let me see how many that is. He don't want to stop TikTok. He just want to fucking say everything is about him. Such a narcissist. Yeah, I only got 4 of them. I ain't gonna burn none of these, nothing. I gotta buy some more of these. I'm paying attention. What I'm doing though right now is I'm looking for my torch. Yeah. Yeah, he does too much. He's attention starved. Motherfucker, where you at? I just had that torch the other day. Wait, let me see. Put this back where it belongs. That's some shit. There you go. And that motherfucker, they keep doing videos cracking on his flatulence and him shitting on himself. I'd be like, wow. Leave that old man. You do know he damn near pushing 90. But then again, I'm saying that shit. The man I met the other day, he said he was 80 years old. And I kid you not. I already was like, what the fuck wrong with this dude, right? Man, we talking, all of a sudden he turned around and just take off running. I went, wow, and you 80 doing shit like that? But anyway, I was like, shit. Ain't no way. That man, a lot of people sitting up there talking about he fucking kicking the bucket. I don't believe that, not yet. I think I need to relook. A great job. A great job of what? If you could tell me what he's doing a great job at, it would be greatly appreciated. I got all these jaws just sitting here with no labels and shit. But that's because I know what they are. And I need to label them. And that's crazy. I got like a dozen jaws with no labels. That's fucking crazy. Now this here, my son keep telling me, I'm gonna be at work. You gonna let me know what happened. Tape it for me. All kind of shit. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because Lonzo is a team jumper, if you know what I mean. And now he's an Eagle fan. Of course, everybody wants to be the Super Bowl champs fan, of course. I watched last night when fucking Patrick Mahomes was sitting on the bench about to cry. I saw that. But I did not turn in my cord. It's just that it's just like, how can I put this? It's like when you ever been to the fair and they got them turtle races, right? And they got the turtles with their numbers on their back and shit and, oh, pick a turtle. And you pick your turtle and everybody line up the turtles and they let them go. And your turtle kind of come out a little fast. But then it's like, oh, no, my legs hurt. Let me slow down a little bit. That's how the Saints is. So, then they can't even fucking get a team together. Like, I'd be like, fuck are picking these people? Like, this dude lost the game. Y'all got 3 quarterbacks on roster. And y'all didn't even let the third one get a chance to play. Yeah, that's why I don't burn the wrestling like that, because it's real smoky. And, y'all didn't even, y'all got 3 quarterbacks. Y'all just had y'all hope on this show, motherfucker. If you know, you know. Then y'all had to realize, hey, he's not the best quarterback option for us. So you go the fuck on and you pick this other little fucking motherfucker. And I don't think he's any better. Ooh, he tied. Whoop the fucking do. So, yeah, that bitch smoky. So, now you're like, did they make the best decision for quarterback? While you looking on the side and his supporting players ain't as good as him either. And you like, fuck. I did not watch football none last season. And I'm going to say this now. Don't fucking judge me. I didn't even know the Eagles won the Super Bowl. I did. I didn't even know the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. I knew that little Mahomes boy went. But I didn't even watch the Super Bowl last year. And that's one that I normally watch regardless. Because the commercials during the Super Bowl are awesome. And I like, okay. I might watch this year. I'm going to see what they open season game like. Stop blowing on me. And, okay. Right, he went and lost. And, you know, it's just so, we ain't like the Cowboys, okay? What I mean by that is, our Super Bowl was less than 30 years ago. But a lot of people gonna kick, but we had 5, or however shit they wanna go. But, bull and shit with it. Don't you judge me, because I have a lot of Cowboy friends. And they be telling me shit, and I be like, who gives a fuck? But they told me that Jerry Jones let go his best fucking player. And he is still playing Dak Prescott. I'm thinking Dak is his fucking long lost son or something. Because Dak ain't shit. And I'd have been got rid of Dak if I owned the Cowboys. But they keep holding on to him. Oh, wow. That's just to make it burn faster and get the fuck out of my face. But I have not seen football like that. It's like I've got other trash to fuck up my mind. I don't want to watch that shit. Right, they do. I just don't. This is why I stopped watching football, okay? You're all excited. You go ahead on. You make your fucking little menu and shit for the game. You know, you get your little shit. You're like, come on, everybody, let's watch this game. Then when you watch this game, you know, it's like 0-0 for a couple of fucking quarters. Then somebody finally gets a field goal. Right, he ain't doing shit. That's why I say, He must be his long lost son, and that's the only way he could give him some money. Cause that boy ain't good. That boy wasn't never good. Fuck. He was a little better than Romo, but now he done fucking settled down. And he's worse than Romo. And I was like, no. So, and this is how long it's been. I did not even know that they got rid of that Zeke boy. My friend had to tell me that. And I was like, wow, are you sure? But I haven't watched football like that in a while. I want to see, I didn't even see when the Saints beat the Eagles. Shit, we had a real shitty year last year. I was reading the stats and all that shit. And this is the kind of shit that makes you not watch your team anymore. The fucking Saints finished at the bottom. Yeah, I am too, but the Saints have not finished at the bottom of our division since in years. And last year we finished at the bottom. I'm like, bitch, let me get my brown paper bag. You know? Fuck. This is ridiculous. I just... Look, it's hard being any other fan but a Cowboy fan in Cowboy country, okay? But I can always say this to them. You ragging us, but we beat y'all. I did watch that game. I watched that game last year. And they started second line. I did watch that game. They didn't have no spectacular highlights in it to me, but I watched that one. And we did beat them. Did we? Yeah, we did, because we started second lining. How you know your team won? Y'all second lining. Well, come on, Jalen gonna whip them because he's the fucking returning fucking Super Bowl star. But they say they gave him a fine. What was that spitting incident? I don't know what happened. They say Dak started it, though. Man. I think they fined him or some shit. That shit crazy. Fuck y'all spitting at each other for? Kind of bullshit is that? Now I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Cause my son gonna be like, y'all didn't watch it? Y'all didn't tape it? Knowing he gonna be at his fucking job. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. In the bathroom on the phone. Oh, wow. Well, shit happens. So, yeah, my family decided tonight that, because I don't know. I feel like I did my part. Oh, that ain't what we called it when we was growing up. Did you say ding dong ditch? No, what about Ding Dong Doorbell? Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I told you I don't watch TV. And even though I be on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and sometimes Facebook, um, I don't know what the fuck my algorithms is doing. I just be like, how the fuck do I get over here? I be all over and I be like, how this shit happen? I don't watch this shit. Oh, y'all quiet. Y'all going to sleep. It is kind of early, late, call it how you want, huh? What time is it? Yeah, I heard about that. He ran him down and shot him in his back and his leg or some shit like that. He died, dude. The little boy. Is that your time or my time? Yeah, he killed that little boy. And you talking about it was self-defense or some shit like that. He watched them do it. Your time is almost 1, so it's almost 12 here. Okay. He lurked in the bushes. And that's hot, bitch. Don't touch that. He lurked in the bushes and waited for the little boy the third time and shot him. Yeah, I heard about this shit. Motherfuckers is just stupid and ignorant. Look here. I understand whatever. Yeah, bitch. Don't be coming knocking on my door and running off and shit like that. But you really think that child deserved to die? Motherfuckers is too ignorant nowadays for no fucking reason. Yeah, he ran him down. You know, that kind of shit is the reason I don't feel nobody else in my house should own a gun. Because they're ignorant as fuck. Look here. The other day, my cousin came over, right? But in the midst of that, fucking one of my sons left, and he left the door open. I guess he felt like, oh well, they coming, they ain't gonna want to get the door. No, that's not what that was. That bitch was leaving and didn't want us to know he was leaving. So when they come up here, I'm in the back. I'm using the bathroom and shit. And I don't have no lights on in my house, right? So I know they here because I think they rang the doorbell first or some shit. But in the midst of that, they walked in. Oh, they been having shit. A shotgun to knock you down. Get the right gauge. And so I'm coming from the back, and I hear her telling her son, "Hey, boy, come back over here. Didn't you hear that dog growl?" So I heard her say that shit, right? As I'm coming up, and I say, bitch, who? My dog? And she was like, yeah, he growling. And I say, bull. And as I was saying bullshit, I heard him. I went, wow. I said, hey, I had to get his attention. Cause he looked like he was ready. You know, he sounded like he was ready. And but long story short, my son was like, oh, when I heard the dog growl, I was just gonna go in the front and start shooting. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck would make you do some dumb shit like that? I was like, I know why he growled. Um, because of scent. And he does not like her boyfriend. But he was not with them. But his smell was on them. And I was like, huh, where the fuck they learn this dumb shit from? Right. Motherfucker ain't even say, I was gonna get the gun and see what was going on. That bitch said I was just about to go in the front and start shooting. The fuck wrong with you, bitch? Well, I'm like, where the fuck did you learn that one from? That's just crazy. The few times in which I've had to get my gun in their lifetime, they ain't never see me grab the bitch and just start shooting. I was like, right. And you wanna know the fuckery about the gun that I had when they were kids that they saw? It's a fucking rifle. It's a big bitch. And I'm like, boy, what the fuck wrong with you? Where you learn? Bitch, you need to stay off that TikTok and Instagram and shit. That's fucking crazy. No fucking sense. No fucking care for life. None of that shit. They just want to see what they saw in the movie. That's crazy. Because guess what? This bitch here, I think if it was a real fucking danger, he'd have just started biting. And that's the only reason I keep the bitch on. Because I know he bites. And nobody wants to get bit. That's the only reason that bitch still got a job around here. You feel me? Fuck. Right. I want to touch that, but I know that motherfucker is hot. I don't know how that little bitty brick fucking makes all that heat. Oh, I cleaned out my freezer last week before the trash man passed. I cleaned out the freezer. I cleaned out the cabinet and I really want to throw some of that shit away, but it ain't mine. So I can't throw away other people's shit. Today I cooked spinach artichoke dip and what else did I cook? No, I think that's all I cooked today. Yeah, deep freeze them. Okay, your granddaughter did the cabinets. And yesterday, did I cook yesterday? Mm, I don't know. I don't think I did. I got to stop doing that. I'm just gonna have to just be like, see, this motherfucker is trying to make me regress, but I refuse. Um, and what I mean by that is, when we first started a walk, um, I used to be the one to, sometimes I just told you I threw away a whole box of pancake mix. That pancake mix been here since, look, I don't know how long. I got a fresh box of pancakes. I know it's been here since maybe last year. Look here. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, and I understand that, but they not come and pick that shit up. And so I'm not about to be running around, oh, I got this, I got that, because it's just not happening. FYI, um, I be like that too, Miss Boosie. I feel like if it's been sat here that long, ain't nobody fucked with it, it needs to go fucking head on. But I'm laughing because I threw away the pancake mix, right? There's a fresh bottle of syrup, never been opened, down there. And that shit that work on my fucking nerves after a while. It's just sitting there. Nobody won't fuck with it. Nobody don't want it. But tomorrow, I don't know what I'm cooking tomorrow. But yeah, we gotta do a video tomorrow. Oh, and I'm not regressing. I'm not going back to cooking everything and, oh, Keisha, just come on, it's ready. Fuck that. Give me that. But we be beefing sometimes. No. I don't. We stay with the seasoning on deck. And that's some of the shit I be throwing away. Look, if we brought seasoning last year because we was trying it out and it's still here, it got to go because we didn't like it. And I don't understand why me, if I open a seasoning or something like that and I don't like it, if I brought it, 9 out of 10, it's gonna go in the trash that same day. Um, but they be, look here, my fucking sons are hoarders, okay? Look here, I don't buy shit no more. I'm just cleaning out motherfuckers else shit. Tomorrow, I know what I'm making for my video. Like I was saying, I don't know if y'all remember Cece, but she gave me a recipe for a mackerel dish that the Samoans eat. I just don't think it have enough seasoning, so I'm gonna make it myself. Just keep sticking to the key elements of the dish is mackerel and coconut milk. Look, it's mackerel, coconut milk, onions, and mayonnaise. That's the recipe she gave me. But since then, A few people have made videos of it. Other Polynesians have made videos of their version of it. And they put more seasoning in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them I saw added garlic to it. Another one that I saw actually put salt and pepper in it. I don't, that's how my son is. This bitch brought, when he moved back here 2 years ago, he brought this fucking jerk seasoning with him. I was cleaning up and I threw that shit away. He talking about, well, I know I brought jerk seasoning. Bitch, that was 2 years ago. I threw that shit away. That's what happened to a motherfucker. Shit's so fucking hard, you beat the fucking container and the shit's still a rock in the fucking bottom. Bitch, that's trash. Get that fucking shit out of here. Then I don't even know what he was going to put that shit on. But, bitch, that's trash. You just looking for that shit to be a dick and talk about why you threw my shit away. Bitch, stop buying that shit. Right, that ain't no good. Then he come up in here trying to get stores on his chest and say, you saw I brought garlic powder. I brought garlic powder. You see that, huh? I brought roasted garlic powder. Bitch, the last time we brought roasted garlic powder, y'all the bitches who used it. Bitch, you didn't use up no roasted garlic powder, so bitch, why did you buy roasted garlic powder, bitch? You know we don't eat that shit. It just tastes burnt. It's not roasted. Roasted burnt is not roasted. And so he brought that shit and I ran out of mine. So I went to Walmart and bought two of them little motherfuckers. But when I goes back up there by the oldies, I plans on getting the big bottle of garlic powder. We cannot keep garlic powder to save our lives. Right? Look here. I'm trying to get to that point. To where if I'm not cooking it like in 2 days or so, I don't buy it. That's why he should be like, oh, I'm going to the store. You coming? Fuck no, I got enough food. And I brought this pack of pickle meat in New Orleans. I think I'm gonna bust that bitch open and make some red beans. I don't know, I'm gonna see. Use half of them for some red beans and half for some cabbage. Oh my goodness. I have not had cabbage. Oh wait, no, I did that in New Orleans. Sorry. No, I think that was red beans. No, that was green beans. One night while I was in New Orleans, I cooked green beans with pickle meat and potatoes. Fuck no. Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. I normally go down there to, ain't that a bitch? I was not fucking thinking. The same store I'm talking about is in the fucking Wynwood Mall. I was not thinking. Yeah, normally we buy that big one. Or the next one. You know, that's like maybe 5, 7, 8 ounces, some shit like that. Or 13, some shit. Excuse me. But I'm not paying that. Right, Libra. I'm noticing that shit too. I'm wasting money buying lettuce. I'm wasting money buying fucking cucumbers. Um, I'm just gonna fuck around when I want to sell it and go get the little salad at Walmart or whatever. Libra, I ain't about to eat no damn cabbage in a can. What the fuck does that taste like? Um, I had them glory greens in the can. Nah. I just go to the freezer case and get me a bag of frozen greens and cook the hoes. I was trying to cook greens last week, but I didn't want to clean them, and I forgot to pick them up anyways. So, nah. I'm going to just deal with what I got now. And at that point, when it's gone, I'll just go make groceries. But I'm not doing all this shit no more. I shopped today. But I got my household items. You like arugula and spinach? I myself like the butter lettuce. And only mother when I buy lettuce, the only motherfucker eat lettuce be my son. Don't ask me, I don't understand it myself. That boy got mad because I told him don't fucking put no fucking chicken and no grease up in this bitch. He just knew he was about to fry him some chicken. I said, nope, no dice. You want fried chicken, you go your ass to wherever place that fried chicken and get your chicken. Because when they fried chicken, that shit hangs in the house longer than the smell of boiling seafood. Man. I'm about to go to bed, y'all. My tea done kicked in. I like Margaret Holmes though, but I only buy red beans and rice and their sausage. I haven't had it in 9 years. Wow. Wait. You buy pre-made red beans and rice? Tell me it ain't so. Tell me it ain't so. God, no. You buy pre-made red beans and rice? What the fuck does that taste like? That's like everybody from New Orleans always hollering, ooh, Blue Runners. I cannot stand Blue Runners. The only reason I will buy Blue Runners is because they're easy to cook. But it come out like pudding. So if it come out the can like pudding, how that's gonna come out your ass? Like pudding. Yeah. But I'm not the motherfucker who frying the food. Why I got to do that? And them motherfuckers won't do it, so fuck that. Fuck that. Then, fuck. The only red beans and rice that I have brought is not pre-made, but it's like the Zatarain in a box. And I don't like that shit, because them beans be hard. I just go ahead on and make my own beans and broil them hoes down with my seasoning and cook my cornbread and make my rice on the side. Red beans are not meant to come mixed with rice. You are meant to fucking make rice on the side. Yeah, it do. Um, yeah, I can't believe I can't. Now look, I have a friend. He's from Ohio, and he wanted me to cook beans for him, and he had that misconception too. So I was cooking the beans, and he was like, "When you put the rice in it," I'm like, "You don't put the rice in it. You cook it on the side." Well, that fucking greedy bitch was fucking impatient, and I think I went to the bathroom or some shit, and that bitch threw them fucking rice in the fucking beans. I like, you done ruined the shit, nah, bitch. Ain't no use in even eating that shit. But he was like, nah, this is good. I like, you would say that, you greedy fuck. You don't know what it's supposed to be like. And on that note, I'm going to say goodnight, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Your company and your conversation was appreciated. Any of you wallflowers going to say goodnight? I'm going to X every live I do. So if you are a constant wallflower, you're going to have to go ahead on and put GN in the fucking chat and call it a night. Good night, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have y'all a good Sunday. The rest of y'all weekend. Y'all be safe. I'm probably not going to go live again. Fingers crossed. Till Thursday. Yes, have a blessed and prosperous night. Andy. Because it's the morning. If you know, you know. The moon gonna be red tonight. Y'all have a good one. Oh, you talking all that big shit. That's when you can go ahead on and give it to someone else. Yeah. See you next week. Good night, y'all.